Good morning. Well, things on the property are really greening up. So I'm standing out here over not too close to the edge, but pretty close to the edge of the cliff here. Hey, Gino's Garage and Comp Geek, Alex. Good afternoon. Sydney. All right, guys. So I've been out here with Kelly, and we're going to put an RV pad in down there. And if you look real close, right there you'll see a 5-gallon bucket sitting there. And then there's a red shop rag that's on a giant wrench that I got pounded in the ground there. That's going to be the edge of the concrete pad. That is 15 feet across between those right there. And then it's going to go 45 feet that way. And I put in a stake. I got to be careful I don't fall off this cliff here. Oh, it's right. Oh, sorry. Right next to that tree, there's a stake that I put in the ground. And then there's somewhere down there is another. I used the piling thing that you drive those stakes in. So that's where the concrete pad's going to go. I'm super excited. We did that GoFundMe for people to help us get a pad down there. And we actually raised more money than when we were looking to do it that. So that was super cool. Took care of all the fees and everything. And it's actually going to let us go a little bit larger than what we were going to do. So we're super excited about that. Out here today, we went and submitted all the paperwork and paid for the city water hookup and for the natural gas hookup here at the property. So that's two things that we've got coming then in the next couple of weeks. Just depends on the scheduling. The town's a little backed up with stuff. They're only working one crew, like they work 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off kind of thing. So, but anyways, yeah, that's 70 feet down there to the bottom from where I'm standing. As you can see how small that 5-gallon pail looks down there. And so the pad's going in that direction there, and it'll be 16 by 45. Yeah, so that's really cool. And the septic, I don't know if I can get to it here. We're going to do our first bus dump out tomorrow. We can't get the bus back there yet. I just got to watch where I'm walking here so I don't step on a stupid snake or something. Or a sticker bush. Big tree. So we got to get in here with a bulldozer and clear out this hill right here. You can't really see what it's doing, but as the bus would come down the drive here, this goes up a good 4 feet on the left-hand side compared to the right, and the roll of the bus would just be way too much. Everything inside would go flying. So we got to cut this in level and move it back. And then obviously this road that we've made, it's not ready for the bus yet, as there's big holes and divots. So we're going to bring the bus to the end of the drive there. We've got 200 foot of hose with our macerator pump. I thought 100 foot of hose would do it. And then I got the tape measure out here, and 100 foot stopped right after these trees. So 200 feet. Hopefully the macerator will do that. It's not super far uphill. There's about maybe 8 to 10 foot incline. So here's the septic. And this is why I was worried about it floating out of the ground, because all the water was rolling into here and it's already sunk in all around it. And there's nowhere for that water down in there to drain until it gets up to a certain height. So we put the tarps over it and tried to stretch over the side when it was raining real bad. So it didn't lift out of there and it's covered in dirt. Hopefully it'll be good, but once we start getting some weight in there with liquid and stuff, that'll be nice, because it is mostly empty right now. But it fared pretty well. The whole septic field looks good. I was wondering how much settling after a real hard rain, if we were going to see real bad. It's going to need a final grade. But it came out pretty good. All right, so we'll have our solar panels, and the new solar panels that I just ordered, they've already shipped. The first email I got said they'd be here on Friday, and then I got another email today saying that Monday would be the earliest delivery date. So we've got we'll have like 4,500 watts of solar when we're done with the next upgrade on the bus, which is going to then probably shut me up for a while about solar. I just really wanted to have the cloudy day abilities like what we have on sunny days right now, because there's going to be hot, cloudy days where I need to run the air conditioning, and I wasn't going to be able to do that. So with this new setup, I'll be able to run air conditioning on cloudy days and still be good to go, as long as it's not like super rainy. But at least then I'll still be able to do everything else, because the energy efficiency of that mini split is amazing. Can't think of anything else really here at the property to talk about, other than I definitely want to thank everybody for helping out with the GoFundMe for the concrete pad. That was very nice and generous. I know it's going to be nice for us to have a spot where we can work on buses that'll be safer than jacking things up in the dirt. And I'm doing it at the bottom because, originally I wanted to do 2 pads here right away, one for customers and one for me. But I can live without, the one for me until later. That's fine. So I want to get the one down there where I can get customers in, start working on some buses. So, yeah, we'll get the water company then out here, and the gas company. They're going to run their lines in the same trench. So the gas company is actually doing that. So now we'll have our working septic system that we're going to use tomorrow. We'll have the fresh water out here, city water, and then the solar for the electric. That's all we really need. We're not going to do the electrical hookup right now on the property. We've been living here again for 3 weeks without it, and we haven't suffered at all. So once the solar upgrade gets done. So what I'm going to do with the solar, number one, we got a new Victron, another solar charge controller from Victron. And then that front rooftop air is coming off. And then there's going to be like how those panels in the back are 2 sideways. That's what's going to be there. One on this side, one on the other side. But I'm going to double stack them, and they'll be on a rollout tray that'll come out. So when I'm parked somewhere, the bottom one will roll out, or the top one. I haven't figured out which one I'm going to do it yet. Maybe the top one will be easier. Will roll out to the side, kind of like an awning in this position, and then again in the back there. So we'll be adding 8 more 327 watt panels. There's already 6 up there. So that'll be 14 total, if my math is right. 327 watt panels. So we'll be charging on sunny days at 140 amps. On cloudy days, we should be getting, 50 to 60 amps charging, which is more than what our air conditioning and stuff uses. So we'll be able to run the air and still bank power away, which we do now on sunny days. I got about 20 to 25 watts or amps extra power. But we've been sitting out here in these chairs just chilling because everything is so beautiful out here. I have not had a chance to read anything that you have typed. I will answer a couple of real quick questions if you have them. I'm not going to scroll back through, though, just because then I'm going to miss something. So if you want to type it now. The first bus is supposed to be coming. So I've talked to him last week. It was going to be real soon, but Tennessee's under the lockdown like everywhere else. So we're just trying to figure out a way to get it here. I was hoping this week it would be here, though. But it is something I'm going to need to jack up. He needs some brake work on it and stuff. So the concrete pad, once we do pour, if we get it poured Next week, you know, it's going to have to sit a few weeks before we even put something on it. We don't want to damage it. It's got to cure and all that. Still trying to figure out if we want to put rebar in it or not. We're definitely adding fiber, and I've been reading some stuff, you know, back and forth on do it, don't do it, wire mesh, rebar, fiber. It seems like fiber is maybe the way to go, but I need to research it some more. And if you guys have any input on that, that's great. I think we're looking at like 3,500 psi concrete. 6 inches thick, and it's already on a pretty hard base. So I won't need to add more batteries. It'd be nice to, but we don't have the funds for that right now. Batteries are very, very expensive, and we'll be fine with what we have for now. We got, you know, definitely not making an income right now. Not being on the road is, and who knows when we're going to be able to actually start making some good money again. Kelly is going to be making pierogies for lunch today. Or maybe it's dinner, one of the two. She's making pierogies later today, which is my very favorite meal of all time. I'm a Polish boy, so she's Polish too. If you've never had a pierogi before, they're pretty amazing. Oh, is it not beautiful out here, or what? If anybody in the area is good at concrete work and you want to come and help us when we do the pads, just reach out to me. Scott@busgreasemonkey.com is my email, and just say if you want to come help. So we're just outside of Nashville, southwest of Nashville, about 45 minutes. Yeah, I know I'm a very lucky man. And I assume you mean that because Kelly's making me pierogies. Well, last name like Gerlinski, I'm guessing you're Polish too. Although it's a Y, usually it's an I. But yeah, I'm not really looking forward to leaving the property, but I will. So Kelly's channel, maybe she'll post a link to it, or somebody will here. Um, uh, I think it's Vegan Cooking with Kelly, but I could be wrong. So anyways, I hope you enjoy the view here. As you see, things have really changed. And then I'll have a close-up view of the concrete pad. I'm hoping I can, we're going to start trying to dig it out level down there. I don't know that I want to do it with a shovel because of how big it is. If the neighbor could bring his tractor over with the, that might be nice to try and dig it out with his tractor a little bit. I know that's not really the right tool for it. I wish I had a bulldozer or something, but I don't. But it's only about a foot and a half maximum out of level down there, and we want a little bit of slope to it. Obviously not that much, but and it's chert down there, so it's already pretty well compacted. So hopefully with his bucket, we could just kind of scoop it up level with his bucket. I think it'll do. So, but I got to talk to him. I mean, he's offered to do stuff like that for me, but I don't know what his schedule is and if it's going to fit in his time frame. He's very busy. So it was cold here last night. It's going to be cold again tonight. There's a freeze warning again. Yes, that would be the world's greatest neighbors. They're pretty amazing. So anyways, I didn't want to stand here too long and just bore you guys today, but I just wanted to give you some updates that we got things staked out down there. We figured out where the pad's going to go, that we're going to get things going on that. Mama's doing great, and she wanted me to thank everyone for thinking about her and praying for her and that kind of stuff. So she's doing much better. So that's exciting news for that. I don't know. Yeah, we're not too far. I mean, grocery store's less than 2 miles away. So, anyways, yeah, like I said, I'll let you guys go. I appreciate you coming on here. So, um, we got lots to do on the property and stuff. It's pretty soggy because we had not yesterday, but the day before, it rained all day long, crazy amounts of rain, and we're just letting things kind of dry out before I go back under the bus. So I haven't done any more work on my bus other than I need it to be mobile because I need to drive it down. So it's going to get started up tomorrow and driven down the road up here to go so we can do the dump out into the septic tank. That'll be I've never been so excited to do a dump out before, so that'll be fun. Nobody's gonna want to see that, but I've had some very funny stories about dump out. Someday I'll have to tell some of them. I know a few of them I've told before, but there's some other ones. So, all right, guys. Hey, thanks again for everything. Appreciate it. And thank you again for everyone who participated in the GoFundMe. That was awesome. I'm very, very appreciative of that. I have also scheduled for some veterans to come out here, and I'm donating my time, my labor cost to them to work on their buses to get them going, just as kind of a thank you to them, just to kind of offset the generous donations that were made to me and stuff too. So that's just a little something extra that we're doing. If you live in Tennessee and you are a veteran and need some work done on your bus, you can reach out to me. I can get a few more guys in, I think, too. So that's just a free of charge thing that we got going on for that. So thank you very much. You guys take care and have a good day.